All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Boogie Down Bronx, Queens, or Staten Island, my homeborough, Brooklyn. Back on another video. Sad day for Knicks fans everywhere. As New York Knicks legend Willis Reed passed away yesterday at age 80. He lived a long, great, successful life, and he will be missed. My condolences to his family and his friends. Willis Reed, legendary captain and star center for the New York Knicks, led the franchise to its only two championships and was the author of one of the signature moments in NBA history. Has died. He was 80. The Knicks organization is deeply saddened to announce the passing of our beloved captain, Willis Reed. The Knicks said the same issued Tuesday afternoon. As we mourn, we will always strive to uphold the standards he left behind. The unmatched leadership, sacrifice, work ethic that personified him as a champion among champions. His legacy will live forever. We ask everyone to please respect his privacy during this difficult time. Willis Reed is one of the most underrated centers of all time, and one of the greatest centers of all time. Look, if I say is he top 5, no, but he's definitely, probably in the top 10, top 15. You just look at his resume, which we're going to get to in a minute. And by the way, if my nose sounds stuffed because I was sick. I've been sick the last couple of days, but don't worry, I'm getting better. Even though my nose sounds stuffed, I'm getting better. Anyway, Reed, a burly, physical presence in the post across his 10 years in the NBA, all with the Knicks, was the NBA's Rookie of the Year in 1965 and the most valuable player in 1970. He was a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA selection. He was also eventually named to the NBA's 50th and 75th anniversary teams. But his place in history forever etched on May 8, 1970. New York was set to face Wilt Chamberlain and the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That day at Madison Square Garden, in the hopes of winning the franchise's first ever championship, Reed, who had missed Game 6 with severe thigh injury, wasn't expected to play. But Reed stunned the sellout crowd at the world's most famous arena by walking out of the tunnel to the iconic "Here Comes Willis" by radio broadcast from Marv Albert. Reed then scored the first 2 baskets of the game, the only 2 he would score across 27 minutes of action. With the much to lift he gave the Knicks, coupled with fellow Hall of Famer Walt Clyde Frazier, scored 36 points and dishing out 19 assists, is the greatest game of his career. Delivered New York's first NBA title, game known in history as the Willis Reed game. Walt Clyde Frazier, had the greatest Game 7 performance in NBA Finals history. This is about Willis, but I just wanted to throw that in there because Walt Frazier is also one of the most underrated point guards of all time. Again, I apologize for my voice sounding stuffy, but once again, I was sick. But anyway, Willis was the ultimate team player and consummate leader. My earliest and fondest memories of NBA basketball are watching Willis, who embodied the winning spirit that defined the New York Knicks championship teams in the early 1970s. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said in a statement, "He played the game with a remarkable passion, determination, and his inspiring comeback Game 7 of the 1970 NBA Finals remains one of the most iconic moments of all sports." Yeah, every time a player in any sport, not just basketball, but football, baseball, plays through injury, they call it a Willis Reed. Kirk Schilling's Blade Sox game. Kirk Schilling, the pitcher for the Red Sox, former pitcher of the Red Sox, his Blade Sox game in Game 6 of the 04 LCS, people refer to as a Willis Reed moment. I remember a couple years ago, Aaron Rodgers, he kind of got injured, and he came back and played it. Chris Collinsworth, the announcer for Sunday Night Football, said Aaron Rodgers pulled a Willis Reed. So he's definitely going to live forever in the sports lexicon. Reed was the Finals MVP for that series, and then after the Knicks lost to the Lakers in 5 games in 1972, then New York's second title. He won a second Finals MVP award, and the Knicks got revenge on the Lakers in 5 games in 73. Once again, let me say this. Again, I know this about Willis Reed. I'm not trying to bash him. But if Magic Johnson could get Finals MVP for his Game 6 performance in 1980, Walt Frazier should have got Finals MVP for his Game 7 performance in 1970. Again, I'm not trying to shit on Willis. God bless his wonderful soul. I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just saying. I'm about to do a video on Walt Frazier. Reed retired after the 73-74 season, having spent his entire 10-year NBA career in New York, and will forever be known simply as the captain for his leadership and commitment to teamwork. Harvey Araton, the author of When the Guard Was Eaten, book on those 1970s Knicks, said those values were summed up to him when a part of reporting for the book, he left Reed a copy of a video of a game of the 1970 Finals, one that Reed had told Araton prior to watching it with him he'd never seen before. A few weeks later, an envelope shows up at my house with a note attached to the video that Willis said, "Thanks for the video, our greatest victory." That's a hell of a thing for a guy who was the MVP of 2 NBA Finals, was a Hall of Fame player, says the team's greatest victory was won and cheated without him. That kind of summed up who he was. He was totally about the team. That manifested in so many ways. Just the 3 words, "our greatest victory," left an impression on me. Reed number 19 became the first retired by the Knicks in 1976. He was elected to the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame in 1982. He went on to be the head coach of the Knicks for a little more than a year, and later spent 4 years as head coach of University of Creighton. Before working for more than a decade in the New Jersey Nets front office, first as general manager and then as senior vice president of basketball operations. Yeah, you can read the rest because my nose is really stuffy and it's irritating me. So I don't know about you guys, but it's irritating me. But rest in peace, Willis Reed. God bless the wonderful soul. You'll be remembered. You're arguably, if not the greatest New York Knick of all time. Even though I didn't watch your career, I read a lot about you. I watched your highlights on YouTube. Thanks for everything you did for the game of basketball. Once again, my prayers for his family. And I will see y'all.